Another day, another couple projects. These sunny, I want to say sunny, but partially cloudy and slightly warm days are getting fewer and further between, so I want to make the most of it today, get a lot of work done, hopefully. Get another step closer to finishing off the roof. See about mounting that wind turbine. No sense dawdling, let's get this party started. Alright, well the wind generator's up. It's my first time setting it up, and yes, I know that's not a good spot for it. That's not where it'll be forever. But until I have rigging and until I haul out, basically that's the only spot I could put the setup where the wood's not rotten and where I won't be touching it all winter, so it kind of works out. I'm gonna have to patch that up later on and set that all up permanently, but for now it's just a temporary setup and test it out and see how it works. So that's a 12 volt 400 watt wind turbine. That would be really cool to get your input from this if you guys have set up wind turbines before. This one is a Hukura 400. It's just a Chinese brand, 5 blades. Alright guys, I guess we should work on the floor because it's been patchy for a long time, so let's shore that up. I need to finish supporting the beams.
Just ramble into my ear. It doesn't matter at all what you say, I wanna hear your voice.
So alright, so that was lunch. I eat a lot of soup on the boat because I still don't have a fridge. Actually I do, kinda. It's a cooler. I got just like this little cheapy crappy cooler that I used on the motorbike, and then a giant milk jug full of ice. And once a week, Vern, the patron saint of wayward shipwrights, brings by a new milk jug full of ice for me to run my fridge off of. Very handy. What a guy. Anyway, we're gonna go for a little walk, and apparently Vern's down on his boat, and I kind of want to show you his boat because we haven't done that yet. So, plus Champ needs a walk.
Don't let me fall down the stairs. Hold on like you kinda care about me, and we're in love. A bit. We're in love. A little bit.
Champ, I like how you're seated right on the seat there. It's nice. How's your butt? Good boy. Look at you, eh?
So Vern's boat is actually just in the marina, kind of in the same bay that I am. So it's really convenient because he comes down to work on his boat from time to time, and he can come and bring me tools and spare parts and some of the junk that I request. It's really handy.
Nice roll out.
All right, Vern. I'll await your arrival. Well, good and bad timing. We just missed Vern. He's just heading back into up to his house to do some more fiberglass work himself. And the sun has come out and the wind is dying down, so I think it's perfect time for me to get a couple sheets of fiberglass up. See if we can't really knock this one out of the park today.
Built it up, then knocked it down. Watched her walk out the door and then drop to the ground. A kiss and a shrug. Is that what you meant by love?
Well, I wanted to get some fiberglass on, but that looks like it's not going to happen today. It is just howling wind. It's just kind of cool I put the wind generator up today because, yeah, she's making quite a bit of power. It's nice and sunny, but it's super windy, so it's been a good opportunity to sand, actually, and I'm pretty much done sanding the roof of the cabin. That was 15 by 12 feet of solid sanding with that little disc. Yeah, but I feel good, and that disc works pretty good. When I'm on the hard, it's going to be nice to have like a belt sander to do the hulls and all that, because in the spring I'm going to redo the fiberglass on the outside of the boat and on all the hulls and kind of do like a lot of fiberglass work. But this is kind of like the last fiberglass work I'm going to be able to do on the exterior for the season. So I just want to get it up before the rains really start rolling in. Anyway, Vern just sent me a message. Apparently I got a package. Don't know what. And his wife Lynn and him set aside a bunch of old plates and pots and I don't know, all kinds of kitchen stuff that I have none of. So yeah, that's rad. I'm gonna go pick some stuff up. Well, I'm trying not to, but the wind's pretty darn strong.
Here's your container. It's just a bunch of different epoxies in there. There's different types.
Oh, epoxies.
Did you get my email?
Yeah, I just got it a minute ago.
Oh.
Alright guys, this is kind of crazy. My battery ran out on land, but let me break down what kind of happened. Vern showed up and his wife Lynn had gone through like a bunch of their stuff. They have, I mean, a lot of stuff, like their crazy stock of just sailing gear doesn't just end at sailing gear. It continues on into housewares and other kinds of things. So they hooked me up with a bunch of houseware stuff, so many utensils, dish rags, pots, plates, all kinds of nice stuff. And then Bridget showed up and she hooked me up with some really nice bowls, colanders. There's like a couple display plates, so the food photography is gonna get so much better. Really pumped on that, to not cook on campware anymore. But this is the one that really blew me away. Linda. So if you don't know, I actually do a lot of shopping on Amazon, and Amazon has a feature called the wish list. Now, I used to just pile all this stuff in the cart and leave it there, but now what I'm doing is I'm piling the stuff I'm gonna buy into a wish list, and then, you know, I let it sit there for a few days while I mull everything over, and then I punch in an order, right? And I've been sharing that wish list at the bottom of the description of the videos, and Linda hit up that wish list big and ordered me in a bunch of stuff. Now, I thought they'd warn me, but I had no idea. It's like a big surprise. So I got these like bilge pumps. I got, these are the RGB LED strip lights. So these will be the main lights in the cabins, because I want to put in a night mode that turns all the lights over to red. The lights I have right now are just bright white. They're for the cabinetry. So that's that. And check this out. This is one of the most exciting things. This is, I know I'm going to get super nerdy about this, but this is a water cooler Peltier device. And generally speaking, the way you wire it up normally is to cool water down, but I'm wiring it backwards so that it cools my fridge down, and my fridge is then water cooled by my water holding tank and I get hot water out of the deal and a cold fridge. This is about 100 watts. So pile that on with the water pump to run it. And yeah, it's going to be a very low consumption fridge that we might be able to overclock to make a freezer eventually. I'm going to do some tests, figure out how well this thing works. We have an old fridge that Vern had made custom for his other sailboat out of fiberglass. I'm going to be cutting that one up and using it for this project. I just can't believe this. Oh yeah, and this big blue bin back here is just a bunch of old epoxy stuff. Bunch of old epoxy, not like brand new, so I'm not going to use it on anything super crucial, but like on other stuff that might not have gotten, it might have just gotten like the no nail liquid stuff. Now it's getting epoxy. Ah, the generosity of people. Man, I am feeling just on cloud nine. I cannot tell you how amazing it is to feel that level of support from you guys. It is so huge. I mean, like, you have a tendency when you make these videos to focus on negative comments, and it's just like a human nature thing. You have these people like crap all over your dreams, and even if they're 1 in 100, you know, one negative comment out of 100, it's the one that sticks in your mind. So it's days like today where I am proven so completely dead wrong, and that, you know, you guys really do have my back, and I have a nice community of people who really care about this project. And I feel like a total dick for even losing sight of that for a second. I'm just having a really good day. All right, let's go make some dinner.
Nights like these feel so long when you switch the lights off just to turn them back on. A cord to unplug, is that what you meant by love? She wasn't wrong about me. She wasn't wrong. The morning's far away, but I can't sleep. She's gone.
I'm christening my new kitchenware with a spicy vegetarian peanut noodle dish, and it is absolutely amazing. I have a hard time believing that all of this was made without the help of a refrigerator. Awesome. It's awesome what you can do with cans. I think I'm going to take to the sailing life really well. Thanks for watching. This build is made possible in no small part thanks to your help. Patreon is the backbone of this project's finances, and there's plenty of cool perks there. If you'd rather make a one-time donation, there's a PayPal link in the description as well. There's also an Amazon wishlist in the description if you'd rather directly invest in parts I'll need for the build. Lastly, if you'd like to help me build, please get in touch. A day sanding is a day sailing when she launches. Thanks so much.